wondered why some emails charm their way into your inbox while others get banished into the dreaded spam folder? Changes are coming this February, and they're not just knocking on your door. They're about to redesign the whole house. Welcome to this week's episode of Rocky Mountain Marketing. I'm Katie Brinkley, and you're listening to the premier podcast for business owners ready to elevate their influence and impact in the industry. Have you ever wondered how digital marketing can revolutionize your business? Well, with 2 decades of experience empowering business leaders, consultants, and coaches, I understand the transformative power of digital marketing. Today, we're not just discussing strategies, we're crafting your digital legacy. In each episode, we'll dissect the trends, strategies, and insights that are shaping the future of marketing. You'll walk away with actionable knowledge to thrust your business forward and stories of local enterprises making a global impact. Are you ready to turn insights into action? Let's jump into today's episode of Rocky Mountain Marketing and start shaping your legacy. Today, we are going to be diving into the world that's extremely important for all content entrepreneurs. Content entrepreneurs, everyone, it is a term coined by Joe Pulizzi, and no matter what you're doing in the world of business and entrepreneurship, we are all a bit of a content entrepreneur. We're creating content, whether it's through podcasting, live streaming, blogging, you name it, we are content entrepreneurs. And new email rules set by Google and Yahoo are reshaping the way that we are going to be handling our email marketing. And with these changes, it is time to adapt and redefine your strategies to ensure that your emails are consistently landing in your subscribers' inboxes. So I talk about Joe Pulizzi. He is the one who, he helped me publish The Social Shift. His company, Tilt Publishing, is the publisher for The Social Shift book by Katie Brinkley. You can get that at katiebrinkley.com/book. But he puts out a twice a week newsletter called The Tilt. One of my favorite newsletters. I've subscribed to The Tilt, I subscribe to Social Media Today, and I subscribe to Social Media Examiner. Those are 3 email newsletters that I make sure I open every single one of the emails that pop into my inbox. In his most recent newsletter from The Tilt, they talk about this trend that we are seeing with emails that's going to be starting this February. So this February, Google and Yahoo announced changes that are going to impact bulk email senders. And that's probably you if you are reaching out to hundreds or thousands of subscribers. These aren't just minor tweaks that are coming to Google and Yahoo, folks. They are significant updates that are going to require your immediate attention. And it is extremely important that you adhere to these new rules because it's not just about compliance, it is about optimizing your entire email strategy for better engagement and, more importantly, better delivery. So let's break down these changes and understand what they mean for us as business owners. So first things first, if you are using a free Gmail account to send your newsletters, it is time for an upgrade. And don't worry, my mom still has an at AOL email account, but it's a personal account, so I will give her a pass on that. But if you have a business and you're sending emails from your business to more than 50 people, Google does not want you to do that anymore. And Google is very clear about this. Free Gmail accounts will not cut it any longer for bulk sending. And the solution, you need to acquire a domain name and establish a new email address for your newsletter. And here's a pro tip. Make sure that you inform your audience about this change well in advance so they understand, okay, I was getting emails from Katie Brinkley at Gmail. That's not my email address, but let's say it was. I'm not going to be getting them from her Gmail account. We're now moving over to an at katiebrinkley.com account. Okay, I know it's coming. And it's really important to maintain your audience's trust and ensure that your emails don't end up in their spam folder. And this might seem like a hassle, But one is a step towards professionalism and brand identity in all of your marketing efforts. I also want to stress too that having an email campaign and sending emails and hosting it from a domain, you can do it from a number of very affordable sources. There's Aweber. If you are interested in email and Aweber, go back and listen to the episode with Katie Gunther. She talks all about Aweber for your email host. I personally use ActiveCampaign. I like that for hosting my bulk emails. And I want to stress that let's just talk about numbers with bulk numbers, because Google defines bulk senders as anyone that's sending over 5,000 messages a day to Gmail addresses. And you might say, Katie, I'm not hitting these numbers, but it is really important that you follow these guidelines. And you might say, why? I'm just starting. And honestly, it's because by playing by the rules, it keeps you out of the spam radar and it ensures better delivery rates. And now, I've been talking about Google and Gmail. Yahoo is also implementing this. They haven't given us a specific number like the 5,000 number, like Google did, but the message is clear. Whether you are a small scale sender or a big player, these rules, they're your new playbook. Okay, so let's dive into some of the technical stuff and bear with me on all of this. Email authentication protocols like SPF, DKIM, and DMARC. It sounds really complicated, right? But here's the good news. You don't have to navigate this alone because most email database services, like I said, MailChimp, Constant Contact, Aweber, Convertive, all of these are geared up to assist you. And the protocols that these companies have in place, they are your email's passport and their visa, ensuring that they're going to be recognized as legitimate and welcome by your email providers. Strengthening your email authentication is not just about compliance. It's also about building a trustworthy relationship with your subscribers. So I want you to keep in mind, there's a golden rule in email marketing. The golden rule is to keep your spam rates low. We're talking ideally less than 0.1%. And this means crafting content that your audience finds valuable, reducing the chances of them marking your emails as spam. And here's another tip. So make unsubscribing easy. No one likes to have someone around that's clingy. Make it easy to find the unsubscribe button, and it actually can improve your sender reputation. I know it sounds counterintuitive, but it works. I can't tell you how many times where I've thought I unsubscribed to something, but I only unsubscribed to that specific email campaign that they had. And so now I'm on a different list. And make it easy to unsubscribe. Don't make people jump through hoops. If somebody doesn't want to get your emails anymore, make it easy for them. No hard feelings. That it wasn't that they weren't your ideal client anyways. One tool that you should have in your arsenal should be the Google Postmaster tool. Really, it's like having a health checkup for your emails. The Google Postmaster tool provides insights into delivery errors, spam reports, and so much more for anyone that has a Gmail email address. So keep an eye on these metrics, and it's really going to help you fine-tune your email strategy. I know that on Rocky Mountain Marketing, typically we are talking all things social media, but social media is just one piece of the gigantic puzzle for brand awareness and social media and digital marketing success. Having an email list is essential because if you are putting all the efforts on social media, and as much as I love social media, it is an incredible tool for growing your business, Mark Zuckerberg could very easily decide that he wants to take all of us in the metaverse and you don't feel like going. Now, all of a sudden, you lost all of your connections and all of your followers on Facebook, Instagram, whatever. So it's always good to have a backup plan and have that way directly into your biggest fans' inbox, which is email. Okay, 2 more tips before we wrap up. I want you to consider implementing 2-factor authentication for new subscribers. I say this because I had a lead magnet about 3 years ago that somehow a bot got wrapped up in, and I was getting about 400 new people opting in for my lead magnet a day, and I was really excited. And then I learned that all of them were bots. And yeah, yes, it might slow down your subscriber growth, but it ensures a more engaged and genuine audience. And trust me, you don't want to go through the hassle of trying to clean out all of the bots from the real people that are signing up for your email list. And speaking of cleaning up your email list, you need to regularly clean up your subscriber list. If someone hasn't opened your email in 6 months, it might be time to say goodbye. Amy Porterfield, I love her podcast. Unfortunately, I haven't opened any of her emails in a very long time. And I got an email from her recently saying, hey, it looks like you haven't opened one of our emails in a while. Do you still want to be on our list? Click here. It made it very easy. I didn't feel bad. I still love her podcast, but yeah, I don't want to have this email coming into my inbox if I'm not actually going to open it. It really helps in maintaining a list that's not just big, but one that's engaged and interested. Thanks so much for listening to this week's episode of Rocky Mountain Marketing. I hope you're leaving with valuable insights and the inspiration to lead your market. If you've enjoyed our time together and found today's podcast episode useful, I have a small favor to ask of you. Please hit that subscribe button to stay updated with the latest episodes. And if you know someone who could benefit from these episodes, maybe a fellow business leader or an aspiring entrepreneur, go ahead and share this episode with them. Let's spread the knowledge and grow together. Also, I'd love to hear from you and continue the conversation beyond the podcast. Visit me at katiebrinkley.com to connect, to find more resources, or just to share your journey. And be sure to pick up your copy of my new book, The Social Shift, at katiebrinkley.com/book. Thanks again for tuning in. I'm Katie Brinkley, and I can't wait to dive into more strategies and stories with you on the next episode of Rocky Mountain Marketing. Let's keep on taking your marketing to new heights.